Hello, everyone. Welcome to Muftau Nabila Abla YouTube channel. This is the Nabila Show, and it's a show that brings you exclusive content. Many of you who are my followers on X, formerly Twitter, and Facebook, might have seen a post I made on Thursday night saying that the government of Ghana has given the Ghana Football Association about $2 million to build a legacy project, a Qatar legacy project at the Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence. I just want to give you some brief stuff or details of that. So FIFA sent Ghana $7.9 million for participating in the 2022 FIFA World Cup. The Ghana Football Association notified the Ministry of Youth and Sports and told them that the money is in. Use incurred expenses for us to qualify for the tournament. What should we do? We have our own plan of what we want to do with the money. But what do you think we should do? In fact, in the FA plan, they want the government of Ghana to give them some of the money to buy cars for various regional football associations. They wanted about 3 million of the money to build a 3-star hotel and all that. The Ministry of Youth and Sports intend forward a letter to the Jubilee House for the president to also advise. So the chief of staff wrote back to the Ministry of Youth and Sports and told them that if the money that came was about $7.9 million, give a little over $2 million. It's not up to $2.5 million. Give a little over $2 million. It's like $2.3 million. Yes, it's about $2.3 million. Give about $2.3 million of the money to the Ghana Football Association to build a Qatar legacy project at the Ghana Man Soccer Center of Excellence, and it should be done under the auspices of the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the National Sports Authority. Many of us would recall that when the sports minister appeared before Parliament prior to the FIFA World Cup last year, he mentioned the Qatar Legacy Project, and he said that the host nation they were having conversations with countries that were interested in the Qatar Legacy projects. Some of them being Asian countries, African countries, and Middle East countries, and all that. And these legacy projects were going to be built to share knowledge, skill, and everything. And that the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and for that matter, government was interested, or Ghana was interested in some of the legacy projects. So they needed to engage the host nation and all that on some of these things. And he also mentioned on the floor of Parliament that Ghana was going to make $9 million for participating in the group stages of the FIFA World Cup. So the FIFA World Cup was this: if you qualify to the tournament, you were going to get about $10.5 million. And out of that $10.5 million, $1.5 million is given to you to prepare for the tournament. FIFA gave the GFA about $1.5 million somewhere June, July last year to prepare for the FIFA World Cup. The GFA received the money and prepared for the FIFA World Cup. So at the group stages, Ghana got $9 million. What is, however, surprising is the fact that the GFA received $7.9 million. I don't want to go into so much details of what has happened because I do not have concrete details of what might have happened. And I do not want to conjecture stuff here. And I think I would just leave it there. What I do know, however, is that usually if there are deductions or costs, they are always deducted from source. So Ghana received about 8 yellow cards. Each yellow card cost the country about $10,000. And what it meant was that $80,000 was going to be deducted from source. So even if $80,000 was deducted from source, I'm wondering how the country received $7.9 million instead of $8.2 million actually. And again, I don't know, maybe some extra costs were incurred and all that. I actually think that maybe there were some costs that Ghana incurred that were all this, but like I said, but I don't want to go into detail. Maybe as and when I get some more information on it, then I would be in a position to actually tell what happened. Accommodation wise, internal transport wise, feeding wise. If you spend more than what FIFA agreed to give to you, they will deduct everything from source and give you the rest of your money. So that is how I say it. But the fact is that the GFA is supposed to use the $2.3 million or so to build a legacy project under the auspices of the Ministry of Youth and Sports and the National Sports Authority at the Ghana Mass Soccer Center of Excellence. Again, what this also means is that the GFA President Keto Kreku, who had earlier promised clubs in his manifesto prior to the 2019 GFA elections that he was going to dedicate part of World Cup money to be given to the clubs, part of World Cup money to be given to Ghana Cup, and all that. Unfortunately, his hands are tied now because the letter from the Chief of Staff, which is Madam Fremel Pare, was specific. The money is meant for a Qatar legacy project and the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence. The remaining $5.5 million or $5.6 million is the cost the state incurred for the team to qualify for the World Cup. So give $2 million to the FA, and it goes into a Qatar legacy project and not into any other thing. So that is basically it from where I sit and from the information I have gathered. The FA declared $7.9 million to members. Let's not also conclude that maybe they use part of that money to pay appearance fees to elected council members. Let's not conclude on that because we do not know. So let's not talk about that one at all. So the facts are what I've stated. $7.9 million FIFA gave to Ghana. 5.5 would be kept by government as expenses incurred during the World Cup and our participation in the World Cup and qualification to the World Cup, and 2.3 or $4 million goes to the GFA to build a Qatar legacy project at Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence under the auspices of the Ministry of Youth and Sport. About $80,000 to $81,000 was paid to as penalties for yellow cards Ghana received at the FIFA World Cup. So these are the facts of what I know. As and when I get any other details aside from these, I would be here to share them with you. Muftau Nabila Abdullahi on Muftau Nabila Abdullahi YouTube channel, bringing you the Nabila Show, Your show that brings you exclusive content, and it came from Man Electricals. We are honest, we've got integrity. I have practiced journalism for the last 10 years, and you can deal with me. I've sent staff to people in Tamale, in Boga, in Cape Coast, in South Pond. The Cape Coast man, I asked him to meet the bars at Pedro Junction and pick his stuff. He did. South Pond man met the bars at Fancyman Girls school gate and picked his stuff. Tamale, I sent it to the station. Takrade, I sent it to the station. Person went to the station parcel office to pick his stuff. So we are extremely honest, and in fact, I incur costs for even delivering. But maybe very soon I'll begin to start charging. In fact, I'm supposed to deliver to Dunkwalfin. Yeah, Dunkwalfin. So what is your excuse for not dealing with Muftar Nabila Ablai, who is the CEO of Man Electrical? Man Electrical, we've got an integrity to protect, and we would deliver to you wherever you are if you reach out to us for your staff. We do both retail and wholesale. If you want stuff in wholesale, we'll give it to you depending on the quantity you want to buy, and that's how the market is. Depending on the quantity you want to buy, we're in a position to price it for you, and we will deliver to where you want us to deliver us to, or deliver it to. Thank you very much for your time. We appreciate it.